The sequence of ignition begins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, and 0. Take off. We are taking off. Hi everyone, this is the investor in digital assets. I have been spending money all over the place, let me tell you. Every year, this Christmas stuff gets out of control. Every single time you imagine that. Things won't get out of control, they do. For the first time ever, my wife instructed me to test this with my audience. I climbed into my truck and left. I was going to put my Christmas cards in the post office mailbox because they always have those things outside where you can drop them off without getting out of your car. However, after searching the town for 30 minutes, I couldn't find any more boxes. Does anyone have any idea what this is, what the plan is, or what the phenomenon is? I haven't noticed this in months, so I suppose I don't leave the house often because it's the first. I was unaware that they had taken them off. Okay, take a look. Market capitalization of coins. It appears that the real U at Ripple USD has its $1 peg. So far, the volume is 543,000. Before they fill up here, some of these other things will simply have to be here for a while, I suppose. Even though we are aware that there are other exchanges on CoinMarketCap, Bitso is currently the only one mentioned here. Take a look at this Bitcoin, slightly declined to nearly 105. The price of XRP is 253. It's just kind of lingering around, sitting there. It certainly behaves as though it wants to accomplish something. Greg. Crypto completed an entire thread. This was the section that caught my attention. 3-day analysis. The XRP family is getting a Christmas present that is known as the all-time high at the moment. XRP is creating a bullish ascending triangle, which is a pattern that frequently breaks higher. The apex is forming between December 25th and 28th, laying the groundwork for a possible breakout, even though it may stay in the area for a few more days. Measured motion 3,288 is the target. Prepare yourself, this might be the best surprise of the year. That's nice. He's not even an XRP enthusiast, 360 trader. According to this man, XRP will soon reach its all-time high and create a base above it from which to begin its actual bull market run. I think so. I have no doubts about that. Here's Dave Portnoy now. I believe I'm stating that correctly. He is currently the one who invented Barstool support and Bar Tootstool Sports. He is a really intelligent man, if you ever get a chance to see him. However, he revealed that he was an XRP holding today, which is not something that big-timers do very often. I am aware that XRP is 400%. I am consistently late for these runs. I'm simply going to set it and wager on it. I don't trade. I will simply hold it. My Bitcoins are in my possession. Have I yet to purchase additional Bitcoin? No, we have 15 of them. I received about 1.5 million Bitcoin and 3 XRP. I'd like to get up. I simply have no idea. I'm not sure. Yes, I witnessed Ripple's RLUSD launch, but look at Valley 986. What? You're saying I hear. As a gen gambler myself, I do. The 10x coin like XRP is what I want. That won't happen with Bitcoin anytime soon. I'm not sure. To be honest, I've been saying that for the past God knows how long, that I simply sit there and watch Bitcoin rip because of the way it moves. Thus, it might. That is not a secret from Ripple in the RLSU. I had already seen a lot of chatter and excitement about that coin. Our garlinghouse, Brad, well, at least he is aware of the obvious. The stablecoin from Ripple is then discussed on Fox Business. It is now possible to trade Ripple, a new stablecoin backed by the US dollar. Would you make purchases using Ripple? Retail will not benefit much from it, and it is unlikely that it will be incorporated into the payment economy anytime soon. It may initially be the most effective for enabling international payments. Consider institutional support. As a stablecoin, it has a one-to-one relationship with the US dollar, which enables it to effectively bridge the gap between traditional finance and digital assets. Banks and companies engaged in cross-border payments and remittances might find it appealing. A quicker settlement time is made possible by it. Eleanor Terrett and I were conversing. Here at Fox Business, she is well versed in cryptocurrency. She claims that prominent figures such as Sheila Bair, the former chair of the FDIC, are on the advisory board of Ripple. Therefore, they want to give it more validity. I simply don't think of cryptocurrencies as a means of exchange, Mike. We won't use cryptocurrency to buy and sell goods, you know. The idea of using Bitcoin in that manner has been discussed for years. So far, it hasn't. Although it still managed to rise, I don't envision a day in the near future when we'll be employing that as a binding tool. All right. RLUSD was also discussed by Charles Hoskinson. A brief note on actual USD. It's good to see that turn into a multi-chain, since I believe it to be a serious rival to Tether and Circle. They also contribute a great deal. And since these monopolies are causing a lot of problems for a wide range of initiatives, it's about time we had legitimate competitors in the market. For instance, Circle won't deploy on our chain, despite Cardano being an ecosystem worth about $40 billion. It's not because no one asked. Additionally, hundreds of millions, if not billions, of USTC would be produced if they deployed. They would profit greatly from it. However, they decide not to do that for whatever reason. Therefore, it's great that we have a third option that is beginning to emerge and is governed by the NYDFS, working with fantastic partners like MoonPay, Bullish, and Bitstamp, among others. And I'm eager to see if we can figure out how to integrate that into the Cardano ecosystem so that it can become multi-chain. XRP is waking up, as you can see. One of XRP's features is that it will begin to communicate with people outside of the traditional TradFi community. However, it will begin communicating with the rest of the Bitcoin sector through bridges and smart contracts. Additionally, XRP has sufficient capability, similar to Bitcoin, to allow for the addition of other DeFi layers. And this is already seen in the Flare interaction and the Ledger's escrow account feature. I believe that there is a way to obtain Ethereum smart contracts, Midnight smart contracts, and other things. Additionally, you sort of do need a stable coin if they plan to join the multi-trillion-dollar DeFi industry. Future-proofing, and I believe that Brad and Dave have a tremendous deal of insight and foresight in integrating this capability into the ecosystem, which will truly assist XRP reach new heights. That's terrific stuff. All right, you can see the main idea of what they're talking about here, but I didn't want to give you any spoilers. This is Matt Hogan, CEO of Bitwise, who has also applied for an XRP ETF and is planning. As far as I can tell, it is possible that they will visit XRP Las Vegas. U.S. strategic reserves have the potential to propel Bitcoin to $500,000. That's what he's discussing. Although he is now a Bitcoin maxi, I haven't heard this Bitcoin maxi perspective on the Bitcoin strategic reserve yet. Hello, Nick. I would like to briefly discuss a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Many of the people we've spoken to in recent weeks believe that it will probably occur during the Trump presidency. Those people are not you. Why don't you see what's going on? The definition of strategic reserve varies. It's unknown how much Bitcoin the U.S. government currently owns if we're talking about a stockpile and only holding the cryptocurrency that has previously been confiscated. Some of those coins may be up for sale. I believe that's a reasonable expectation. On that point, Trump has been unambiguous. I don't think it's conceivable that Cynthia Lamas's bill will purchase 1 million Bitcoins over the course of 5 years, acquire further Bitcoins for the U.S. government, or even switch from the current dollar system to a Bitcoin-backed system. Congress doesn't seem to be in favor of it. That would require approval from Congress. To be honest, I don't think it would be wise for the U.S. government to announce a shift from the dollar system to a Bitcoin-based commodity standard. It makes sense for any other country to purchase Bitcoin, and they are doing so. That's okay, El Salvador, Bhutan, you know. The world's reserve currency is issued by the United States. Anything that might raise doubts about our solvency is not something we should undertake. I am an American, thus even though I am a Bitcoiner, it would be advantageous for me if the U.S. government began purchasing Bitcoin. Furthermore, I don't believe anyone would gain if we suggested that the dollar is in danger in order to undermine trust in international markets. As we previously reported, Bitcoin exceeded $108,000 per unit today,